Welcome to a day at Spark Schools, a time of learning, growth, and fun with friends. Our schools open bright and early, with all our staff ready to welcome the scholars in safely. We're very careful around the parking area, and our arrivals process is set up so that each scholar gets a warm welcome. Parents and guardians drop their kids off, knowing that our staff look after them right from the start of the day. From 6:45 until 7:40, we get all the scholars through the gates to the Sparks Fly meeting place. Sparks Fly is the first event of the day, our version of a morning assembly. Scholars love it. It's an innovative way to get everyone awake, alert, and excited. At the Sparks Fly assembly point, scholars drop their bags, say hi to friends, and have a little catch-up. If you imagine a boring assembly where the kids are still half asleep, think again. This is all about bringing us together as a community and to create a celebration of learning. There are all sorts of dances and songs mixed with learning techniques. They help Spark scholars understand what we want them to learn in the most memorable and impactful way. At Sparks Fly, we also repeat our values. These are the basic values we reckon every human being should have an appreciation for, in and out of school. Here they are: service, persistence, achievement, responsibility, and lastly, kindness. Every Spark school has a sixth core value, which is unique to that school and acts as a theme for student and community projects throughout the school year. These values frame everything we do. After all the excitement, we have a little moment of focus with mindful breathing exercises. Now that that's over, it's time to learn. Our teaching is based on research from around the world and unique learning models that we believe work the best. We're here to revolutionize education in South Africa, so we use revolutionary methods. These models are non-traditional but very effective. Gone are the days of a teacher lecturing to students from the front of the room while the kids sit silent and bored. Our learning models are engaging and interactive. We know that every scholar has a different way of learning, so we ensure that they are treated as individuals in class. Personalized learning means everyone learns in a way and at a pace that's most effective for them. These are some of the progressive models we use to give our scholars an all-round education for life. In all grade levels and subjects, much of our class time is spent in small group teaching. The teacher identifies scholars with similar academic needs who are progressing at a similar pace and teaches them in differentiated small groups, which we call guided groups. It's a personal learning experience, and it's all about encouragement and nurturing them. Our foundation phase scholars study literacy, maths, life skills, and a first additional language daily. In the intermediate phase, they add on natural science, social science, and technology. Scholars in all grade levels have physical education daily from Tuesday to Friday. CAPS is South Africa's national curriculum. Our goal is to teach on an international level, so we go beyond the South African requirements. For example, our maths is based on the rigorous math standards of Singapore, the Republic of Korea, and Hong Kong, and our literacy is based on Britain's literacy standards. In the early years of learning, scholars spend about an hour daily in the Learning Lab, our computer lab, where they practice maths and literacy concepts on adaptive software. It's a very intuitive, fun way to learn. In the intermediate phase, which is grades 4 to 7, our scholars transition to a way of learning we call the flex model. This innovative new way to learn allows our older Spark scholars to move through a personalized daily schedule and learn at their own pace in smaller groups, built to suit their needs. They learn literacy, maths, and their additional language through seminar-style teaching and study natural science, social science, and technology during online learning. What they learn through online software prepares them for an engaging hour every afternoon called Spark Designs, where they take the theory of natural science and social science and apply it to project-based learning. The Flex model is really special because it places learning in the hands of our scholars. They learn personal responsibility, creative thinking, collaboration, and time management, which we know will prepare them for successful futures in high school and beyond. As you can see, all of these phases are carefully thought out to get the most learning out of the day. The goal of all these models is to give our scholars the ability to go to university and to prepare them for a career of their choice in an ever-changing world. Beyond academic content, we use a social-emotional learning curriculum to ensure our scholars learn how to handle their emotions and nurture healthy relationships. Spark parents routinely tell us how our social-emotional learning curriculum also positively impacts our scholars' home lives. Social-emotional learning is important at Spark schools because it empowers our scholars for conflict resolution, building positive friendships and family relationships, as well as expressing their feelings positively and appropriately. It's important to us that scholars lead healthy lives through physical fitness and healthy eating. We don't allow any sweets, biscuits, chocolates, sodas, or unhealthy foods. We know our scholars need all the energy they can get, and they'll get that energy from wholesome food choices. During the breaks, scholars are supervised. They have free time to play, hang out, and have fun with their friends outdoors. Because our scholars participate in an extended instructional day, we believe they have ample opportunity to practice academic skills during the school day. Instead of traditional homework, our homework consists of a conversational prompt that allows parents and scholars to discuss what the child is learning at school and how they are making use of core values and social-emotional tools. At the end of each day, scholars either go home or go to Aftercare. Aftercare is relaxed but not wasted time. Scholars can enjoy art, cultural, and sport activities as well as some free playtime. Scholars being picked up by their parent or a transport company are cared for by the school right up until they're safely in their car on their way home. And we miss them till the next day, when we get to do it all over again. Thank you for spending the day with us. Come and visit us Sparks Fly if you have time. We'd love to meet you and your child. And don't forget to bring your dance moves. That's a day at Spark. We love what we do and believe our schools will change your child's life, South Africa's future, and be part of the movement of South Africa leading global education.